questions that has been asked about my labor and delivery. As some of you may know, I had my son in a car naturally during a blizzard. So if you would like to know what happened, continue to watch. If you have any questions and comments, please feel free to ask me in the description or the comment section, and I'll be glad to answer. Do you breastfeed? Yes, I breastfeed. How to up your milk supply? I eat lactation cookies by Milk Makers. Those work wonders. I also eat like I'm still pregnant, which I actually eat more now than I did when I was pregnant, because it just seems like he's pulling everything out of me that I just ate. Like I literally can feel it coming out of me, and sometimes I can hear it going to him. If I have gas in my stomach, he has gas in his stomach. It's like we're still connected. He's sitting up here staring at me as that's what. Tips on breastfeeding: eat for 2, don't give up, eat the Milk Makers, and you have to prepare yourself to feel contractions while you're breastfeeding, because I did not know that was a thing, but when I was breastfeeding him, it was a thing, and I breastfed both of my children. That didn't happen the first time. Did he come early? He came early. He came at 36 weeks. 2 more days, I would have been 37 weeks, and typically a baby comes within 37 to 40 weeks, and sometimes even 41, but that's not common. What's his name and how do you pronounce it? His name is Asaya. Asaya. What's the meaning of his name? His name means God made me. How much did he weigh? He was a small baby. He only weighed 5 pounds and 7 ounces. Would you have another natural birth based off of your experience? Honestly, I've been battling myself with this because contractions are no joke. Like when I tell you it's no other pain that I can compare that to, it's top 3. Like it really is up there. So I would though, because I know that I'm capable of doing it now and I'm confident in myself. So I would, but I would prefer for it to be like in the comfort of my own home, not in a car in the blizzard, but in the comfort of my own home. And I would like for my baby to pass through my water canal and like everything he just came out of or she came out of into a bath water. That's the same experience, so that, you know, it's more pleasant for them and for me. When did you have him? I had him on January 16th, 2022 at 6:29 p.m. And I only know this because we looked at the time and everything. Did you have an epidural? No, I did not have an epidural. I went naturally. And I would never in my life, okay? After I had my daughter and I experienced them 2-hour contractions, I was like, oh no. Like I would never go without an epidural. I wanted an epidural, but things just didn't work out that way. Was he out before or after we pulled up to the hospital? He was out before. He was out before. And you'll see and you'll know everything from the story time on how that transpired. Were you in pain? Yes, I was in pain. I was in pain, but like I'm the type of person that has an extremely high pain tolerance. So what might be painful to you may be like lukewarm to me, medium pain to me. But this was another story. How did you know he was gonna come early? I know he was gonna come early because I felt like I was carrying around a bumpkin. That's my bowling ball and pumpkin mixed together, but that's what it felt like. Like that was just sitting on top of my vagina, like killing my pelvic, whatever you call it. Were you in the back seat? I was not in the back seat. I was in the passenger seat. So just imagine it. I was in the passenger seat, bro. What signs did you know that he was coming soon? I felt like I kept missing a step. Like I was slowing down, and I couldn't sleep most nights. I wasn't eating a lot because I felt like there was no space in my stomach at all. I kept cleaning excessively. Like every chance I got, I was cleaning. And yeah, like I just was like tired, like so tired, so tired. I was sleep deprived for months before I even had him, and even months after I had him. Like I'm just now starting to, and he's about to be 3 months on the 16th. I'm just now starting to like get back a little bit. Was the seat a mess? No, the seat was not a mess. The water bag created that water, but other than that, how's your daughter adjusting to her brother and being a big sister? My daughter is so fond of her brother. Like, she's the greatest big sister, and she actually is so well. Like, I did not expect her to attach to him and like take care of him how she does, but she can't get enough of him. Anything I do with him, she does with her baby. She just so she won't stop kissing him. She won't stop checking for him. It's just like Isaiah, 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 Isaiah. I love my brother Isaiah. Like that, she loves to talk about him. How did you not know that you were in labor? My pain tolerance is super high, so what might be painful to you may be like nothing to me, and if it might be extremely painful, it might be like lukewarm to me. So I figured that I could wait it out until the 18th, because me and my mom, my daughter, were all born on the 18th. So I was convincing myself, I was deceiving myself, I was in denial. But yeah. Why did you wait so long before you went to the hospital? Same reason. I just wasn't ready. Like, I didn't want to have him that day, so I told myself I wasn't, and I was just like, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. Everybody's telling me, I'm like, listen, I got this. But tripping. Did you poop during delivery? I didn't poop during delivery, but I pooped before. I pooped before we went to the hospital, and it was like a little bit. I knew it wasn't gonna be nothing crazy. What's the hardest part about labor and delivery? The contractions. Literally the contractions. They are really like unbearable. How did you feel when you realized you were going to have to deliver? I was really nervous, but it was in a sense of like, where's the doctors, where's the nurses? If I'm gonna go natural, I'm gonna go natural, but like, where's my support? But my support was right where it was, all right there. And I got that confidence from when my boyfriend told me, like, babe, like, you gotta do this. I'm like, all right. Tips and advice on labor and delivery. Work on your breathing, practice your breathing, whatever helps to comfort you during those contractions, and as you pass your contractions through, get that breathing technique down pat, because that really saved me. Did you get bad heartburn? Only towards the end, and it was only at nighttime. Were you having contractions the day of or the night before? I was having contractions the day of, and they only lasted with a 3.5 hour span, within a 3.5 hour span. Did your water break? Nope. That's another reason why I didn't go to the hospital, because I just knew my water was going to break. I never knew that you could have a baby without your water breaking. What hospital did you go to? I went to Christiana Hospital in Newark, Delaware. And was it a lot of blood? No, there wasn't a lot of blood. There was more water than anything, and that little white gooey stuff that is on the babies, that was on the seat too, and the sack that he came out of, which you'll know about later, but that was on him. That was on the seat too. But it was really not a lot of blood. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any additional questions, comments, even thoughts, just jot them down in the comment section and I'll get back to you guys. Thank you for watching again. Thank you for asking the questions. Thank you for the support. Ciao guys, until my next video.